Here we have a 27-inch 2011 iMac on the bench, and there's a couple of things that it needed to get done to it. The first is that the mechanical hard drive needed to be replaced with an SSD, fairly easily done of these older machines. The bigger problem is the graphics chip. It's going out. It's dying. And if you look up prices online and look up what it takes to replace them, it just doesn't make any sense for these old machines. It's too expensive, and the parts are too hard to find, and you're almost guaranteed to get used parts that could break again anyway, and well, you're just going to spend too much time and money on a machine that's not even worth $100 these days. So, with that all in mind, what do you do when you can't run macOS, you can't run Windows, you try to install Linux, it crashes, you kind of feel like you have to just throw it away? Well, here is one potential option here. As you can see, I do have an operating system running on here, and I actually have it running pretty well with very few issues, and the reason why that's the case is because I'm running this in software rendering mode. You can tell when I move things around that, yeah, there's no GPU driver loaded at all. It's running with no hardware acceleration entirely. And the reason why it feels so good to use is, well, first of all, we're running XFCE. We're specifically running Linux Mint 22.3, which at the time of filming is the most recent version. And we also have made a adjustment to the desktop settings menu. We've changed it from the default setting, which is this option right here, to this option to remove all compositing, which lets it run even faster. We're also using this utility called CPU Power GUI, and we're using it to run everything on the performance governor so that it burns power to make it run even faster. And all of that being said, that results in a machine that can very well run HD video with little to no trouble, despite the fact that there's no GPU helping it out at all. Pretty well. Now, admittedly, we are running one additional extension here in Firefox. We're running Enhanced H.264 and that allows me to do a couple of things like disable 60 FPS video, so we're running this in 30 frames, and I'm disabling all of the more advanced video codecs to force it to run in H.264, which I recommend doing anyway, even to older systems that aren't broken, simply because it allows YouTube and Facebook and other video playing services to render more efficiently and more easily on old hardware. But through doing all of that, this computer gets to live again. And I have done this to computers that are 7 or 8 years old, and they've kept going for that long. And so I've done it enough times, I've done it reliably enough times, and they've run for many, many years later enough times that I can say that, yeah, you can save hardware by doing this. So if you are interested in learning more details about how exactly you set something like this up, I would be happy to share more details in a follow-up video. So please leave your comments and let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd be willing to do this yourself.